If you're a social media user in the UK, chances are that someone will have shared a link to a news service called Initiative Q. If you have seen it, the advert promises big rewards if you get on the ground floor of something that looks like a financial service. David Gerard is the author of the book Attack of the 50-Foot Blockchain, Bitcoin, Blockchain, Ethereum, and Smart Contracts. He told me what people are being advised to watch out for.
Well, basically, they're using this pitch. It's exactly the same wording. They say to use this wording. Initiative Q is building a new payment network. To get people to adopt it, they're giving away significant sums of their future currency to early users. They require only name, email, and an invite from an existing user. So what you've got there is they're basically pitching that money that isn't money yet, if you just send in your email address and you recruit 5 of your friends and then 10 more of your friends. So a lot of people ask me about this.
Well, that's very interesting. I mean, recruit 5 of your friends and then they'll recruit 10 more. That's a pyramid scheme, isn't it?
That's what you would call a pyramid scheme. They don't have any money change hands or whatever. So all they're doing is sort of marketing it by building a sort of network of people in the shape of a pyramid. The pitch is basically you'll get free money in the future. So a lot of people are suspicious of this because there's no such thing as a get-rich-quick scheme, right?
Right.
So
exactly.
I had a look at it. As far as I can tell, the marketing is just very, very bad, but they're not actually crooks, as far as I can tell. So that's good.
Well, that's good anyway. Is this some kind of, is it like Ethereum or something? Is it going to be another cryptocurrency if it ever gets off the ground? Is that the idea?
I think they're planning to do it as a sort of electronic private currency, though it isn't a cryptocurrency. It's not blockchain-y or anything like that. So first they want to build a payment network, like where you can go to shops and buy stuff with it. And then they want to start the private currency to use on this initiative. And the plans are all very vague. They haven't described what the payment network is. They've just said, we have an idea for an idea. They think everything is really, really inefficient in payment networks, so they've got all these great ideas. Like you could use a card that is you make payments through. You could make payments directly on your phone. Use all this stuff instead of paper notes and coins.
But how strange. People can already do all these things without getting into Initiative Q.
Now, you might think that, but that's probably because you're in the UK, not the US. Basically, like with Bitcoin and stuff, a lot of the anti-bank pitch is because US consumer banking is sort of terrible. And the UK is vastly more advanced. So you look at this stuff and you go, but we have literally all the things you're saying are in the far future. It turns out that actually our large, lumbering, lazy banking behemoths are actually quite innovative because when they can make money from it. And like touch cards are literally more popular than cash now in the UK.
Yeah. So is there any, is there any respectability to this? You know, does it have actual backers who have a financial track record?
They do, actually. Or the founder of it, Sar Wilf, ran a fraud detection company, which he eventually sold to PayPal. So he is someone who has started a company in finance and sold it successfully and is now starting another business. I think that will attract attention to it. So I think they're sincere. I think their idea is way too vague, and I think the risk of signing up and giving your email address is small but real, because that's a great big toxic waste dump of personal data, which is a whole list of people who think you can get money for free. And crooks love databases like that because they're people who can get scammed. So if you've signed up for this, think about your own gullibility because you could be in trouble. So I don't think they're crooks, but you may be marking yourself as a target for future crooks.
David Gerard talking about something called Initiative Q.